Hi, thank you so much for joining in with us today. We are so honored to be featured on Media Monday.
Yes, we are. It's been such an amazing ride with DHN this past year.
Yes, I know, right? Really, this has been such an amazing journey. I can remember how much I loved working on What's Up Gallaudet in college, and I was just so sad when it ended. I never thought that I'd end up doing news anchoring again,
Yeah.
especially with a show that had so much impact on both deaf and hearing communities. And with your vision of bringing both communities together through ASL, it's been awesome.
Yes. It always makes me smile when I meet someone who has seen our show, or like when a teacher emails me letting me know that they use it in their class. Tons of people I know have told me that they had little knowledge about ASL or deaf culture before seeing our show. But after they have, it's always great to see them walk away with a little bit more understanding of what we do.
Yep, that is very true. But it's not only hearing people who benefit.
Right.
There's a lot of deaf people who benefit too. They'll come to me and they'll always say, oh, I finally can understand the news more. And, I'm a school counselor at PDSD, and so kids will all the time come up to me and tell me, wow, there's news in ASL? Before, when I used to watch the news, I never fully understood it. But now I finally do. And they use it in their classes, and I just look at that and I can see the impact we've made.
Right. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about how many people we've impacted through DHN.
Yeah, I know. And to think, everybody on our team has been a volunteer this whole way.
Yes, I know we all love doing this job on a volunteer basis because we actually feel like we are making a difference. We've learned so much along the way.
All right. Now, do you guys want to know a little bit more about us outside of all of this work that we end up doing with DHN?
Gosh, we sound like our whole lives revolve around DHN.
Well, they kind of do.
Yes, it's very true.
But, with the little free time that I have, of course, I love spending time with my husband and my dogs. I like hiking and cooking. And, I'm also involved with a lot of deaf organizations like the Phoenix Deaf Women's Organization or Deaf Women United. And I just think it's the perfect tie-in with DHN and how they also have the mission of empowering the deaf community.
Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah, so, okay, what about you?
Well, I must say that I absolutely love running, and I'll admit I'm a bit of a CrossFit junkie, but I'm only in the beginner's classes, nothing too advanced, obviously. Other than I really like to hike, just like you.
Nice, very cool. I'm happy to know that the two of us have some fun outside of all of this crazy journey we've had with DHN. And I am so thankful that we have such a great team. I mean, we really balance each other out, right?
We totally are, very true.
It's truly amazing how we've been able to get to this point, and I hope we go further.
I just hope we can continue. If we can get picked up by a network and find some sponsors, we may get to turn this into our jobs and not just our passions. You know what I mean?
Yes, that would be a dream come true.
Exactly.
Alrighty, Peyton. So now that you've had your taste of on-camera signing, which do you prefer, being behind the scenes or out here with me?
That one should be obvious, Melissa. Definitely, I want to be behind the scenes.
Okay.
I want to become a producer for a reason. I get far too nervous doing just exactly this. Just look at how many takes we had to do.
No, it's been fine.
Tons of people have let me know. They told me, do it again. It gives me goosebumps just thinking, what's my part again? Okay, do it again. Sounding like this?
All
right, revolves around DHN.
Our lives, our work, everything.
No, that was wrong. That was wrong. Do it again.
Deaf women, wait a minute, I need to do that again.